I'm Catherine. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be making a limoncello. Yes, we're making liquor, people. I'm excited to share this recipe with you because it's actually my first time making it. To give you a little information about limoncello if you're not familiar with it, it's an Italian liqueur that was traditionally drunk after dinner, chilled like in a shot glass. I've actually also seen a lot of recipes with it now, cookies, also other cocktails with limoncello mixed into it. So let's get started on some of the ingredients that I'll be using today. I actually had to research some vodkas. You can either use a vodka or a pure grain alcohol for this. You want to use a high content proof, so anything 100 proof or higher. With my diet being gluten-free and I also try to avoid corn, I actually had a really hard time finding liquor to use. So I did a search and I was able to find two to use today. This first one is called SX Negro and it's 96 proof, so it's the closest I could find to 100. This is made from sugar cane, and if you're familiar with Trey Songz, he's a spokesperson for this brand. As you can tell, it's kind of a provocative woman's shaped bottle. And the second kind that I'm going to be using is called Boyd & Blair, and this is a potato vodka. This is 151 proof, so we got some good booze in here. So I'm actually just going to be making two kinds just because I want to compare the flavors and see if I like one versus the other. I also am going to use some organic lemons, and the reason that I'm using organic lemons is because you're going to be soaking these lemon peels in liquor for weeks. So you need to think about the pesticides that are sprayed on regular lemons. And if you'll also notice, these organic lemons, they don't really have that wax coating that you usually see on produce, so that's also going to help with the flavor. So we're going to be using 12 organic lemons to 1 bottle of liquor, which I'm using vodka today. And I also did want to talk to you about the container. I'm using just like a glass mason jar, and the reason I suggest using glass is because this is going to be soaking for a while, so again, it's going to leach any chemicals or anything that's been in, say, like a plastic container, and you don't want that affecting the flavor of your liquor. So I think that's everything, so let's get started with the lemons. So you're just going to take a lemon and you want to use a vegetable peeler, and you want to use something pretty sharp because you just want to get the peel. You don't want to get the white part of the lemon because that's called the pith, and it leaves like a sour flavor. So a limoncello is sweet, so we don't want any of that in our liquor. So I'm going to just start by just peeling just that skin off, and when I get a big piece, I'll show that to you so you can see what I mean. This is probably the most time-consuming part of the recipe, just because it's going to take you a little bit to get that peel off and kind of keep that white part off. If you do peel some of the lemon off and you leave part of the white peel on there, you can just take a knife and scrape that off. Get a piece just to give you a look. So this is part of the lemon peel, and as you can see, both sides, there's none of the white, so we just want just that really top superficial layer. So I'm going to just keep peeling these lemons, and we'll check back in a little bit. So I finished peeling the lemons, so I'll give you a peek at that now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put the lemon peels into the mason jar, and you can use any kind of container that you have. You just want to make sure it has a tight fitting lid. Now you just want to pour your liquor over that. And this smells like straight gasoline. This stuff is like hardcore, but that's what it's supposed to be, so don't be turned off by that. Okay, so that's one. I've also added just a label to the front because I want to add which vodka I use, and I also want to mark it with the date just so I can keep track just in case I forget. So I'll just mark that. And you just want to get your lid on there. Just make sure that's on there pretty tight. And you want to store these in a cool and kind of darker place. If there's some sunlight, that's okay, but just don't put it in direct sunlight. And this is actually the first video of a series of videos I'm going to do. I figured that I would post this now just in case you wanted to make this along with me. So these are actually going to sit for 2 weeks or until the peels look like they've lost all their color and the liquid has taken on the color. So I'm going to check these in 2 weeks. And if I think it needs a couple more days, I'll just let it sit a little bit longer. But again, this is just the first of a series, just in case you wanted to start with me. So please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can just subscribe below just so you get an alert that the next video is up. And I want to thank you for watching. I'm Catherine again, and I'll see you soon with the rest of these videos.